Hello, hello, hello. आइए फिर से।
Guys, don't forget to close the fridge.
Sure thing, Mom Lord.
ये देखो भाई गैलेक्सी का सही है, बट अभी यहाँ पे नहीं आना है, ठीक है। ये क्या है? भाई ये नज़ारे का व्यू ले देख रहा है क्या? अबे साले। चलो भाई, यहाँ पे भी कुछ नहीं है। ये नहीं ओपन होगा, ये भी नहीं होगा। तो यहाँ पे क्या है? ओके ओके, ज्यादा स्टाइल नहीं दिखाने का है, ठीक है। अपन स्पाइडरमैन नहीं है। यहाँ पे तो हम जाके आए हैं, ठीक है। आई एम ग्रूट। ओके ओके ओके, ज्यादा नहीं देखने का है हमें, ठीक है। हमें मिशन पे जाने का। ये क्या है भाई? ये रहा, शायद से ये होना चाहिए एक्सेस डेटा। व्हाट इज दिस ब्रो? ये सारे मिशन से क्या?
Sweet
नहीं नहीं,
tracks.
ये तो कुछ ऑडियो है भाई।
air.
Can you do that?
No!
भाई करने का क्या है इधर पे?
So, got any ideas to get those units together?
You have investments.
You think I look like an investment type of guy?
You are a risk taker.
Exactly. I don't sit behind no desk all day hoping for real estate fluctuations. I go out and I do stuff.
Perhaps we are somewhat alike.
I'm broke, Quill. You want to pay off your girlfriend? Look in your room.
अच्छा हमारे रूम में देखना है। ठीक है चलो, ये भी हमारा रूम नहीं है, ये भी नहीं है।
Are you done in there? Me and Musclehead could use some input.
Well, well, well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here.
ये रहा भाई, ये हो, हमें जो चाहिए था वो मिल गया है।
37 units?
We appear to be 8,963 units short. If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill,
I know. We clearly need a plan.
reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on, you've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always there.
Holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Ah, team's in trouble, and you can't be bothered to make no
Set course
sacrifice.
for the Mocking
I will
Star system,
sacrifice your head.
and take us to the majestic mountains of
mature.
Kakaranda.
Guys! Maybe Rocket has something.
There's a lot of crazies out there, Quill, willing to pay for this kind of weird.
No! Let's say my collection is actually worth something. There's no way we find a buyer in time. And even if we do, there's no way it gets us what we need. And most importantly, any attempt to sell anything of mine will result in me chopping off something valuable of yours.
Perhaps we should reconsider another course of action,
Yep.
such as capturing the infamous...
He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It was brilliant.
Yeah, you know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most... I am Groot. No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend. Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He is cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. The Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really?
How great.
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Well, I think Groot's more convincing, in the traditional monster sense. Groot, buddy, first of all, thank you. And second of all, I want you to know we're gonna bust you out of there right after, okay? All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into them.
So the weather patterns of Set North 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women.
ना
Or weather.
क्या था भाई मुझे
Anyways,
पता
I'm
नहीं
sure it
था
looks worse than it is.
Shankcraft 9 ऐसा कुछ था वहाँ पे जा रहे हैं भाई लोग हम एक प्लान बनाया है जिसमें शायद से ग्रूट को मॉन्स्टर की तरह सेल किया जाएगा ठीक है अब ये क्या हो रहा है बे
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
इसकी जात का पैदा मारो ये क्या हुआ
No problem. Flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
भाई मुझे लगा उड़ गया हमारा
Piece of
स्पेस
cake.
ट्रिप बट कोई दिक्कत वाली बात ही नहीं हुई अभी ये क्या है बे
Serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope.
चलो भाई सब रेडी हो गए हैं
I'm flying.
Are you sure the leafy one is ready for this?
Nope.
He'll
अब
be
यहाँ से
fine.
बाहर कैसे निकलेंगे
Don't you get all gloomy right now. It don't help.
Because you're constant complaining, Des?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all complaining. Happy?
ओके ये रहा ये शायद से डोर होगा
Hey, Groot.
चलो आ जाओ
Think I got time?
Okay, here we go.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle.
भाई
It's an
साहब क्या ही
impregnable
बिजली
fortress.
कड़क रही है
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
सही है भाई
We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Right?
The fact you ain't sure don't bode so good.
Ew. Ouch. Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord. We ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
At least we'll have time to think about our sales pitch. We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Agreed. You must face Lady Hellbender's rage head on.
Almost sounds like you want to get hit by
भाई ये
lightning.
क्या है बे मुझे तो सांप जैसा कुछ लग रहा है
The underlying value of getting killed.
Of being direct, you child of subterfuge.
What is your problem?
Lady Hellbender.
भाई साहब ये क्या हुआ बे
Well played, Lady Hellbender.
So we're still doing this?
Yes!
Guys, focus! Keep an eye out on those big blue ones and take cover when they hit. Or we'll get thrown right
भाई
off.
साहब बिजली
Voice.
ये हमरे सामने ही खड़की है
Yeah, this might be more dangerous than I thought. Yeah, keyword live.
If any of you die, I'm going back to the ship. Yo, Quill! Fortress is this way! Of course he knows wrong. 3 cycles!
It's called scouting, okay?
No, it's all going the wrong way.
ओए इसकी जात का पैदा मारू ये तो गया भाई साहब ये किधर पे आ गए हम
Everyone okay? We should have gone to Mako 4.
Hey, check out the old resistance ship. Thing's been shot to hell.
भाई ये सी पे किया
By this one and her bunch of Atari friends.
We weren't friends.
Guys.
हाँ ये क्या है बे?
Not sure.
What is this?
But it ain't moving now.
Would be wary, Rodin.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. I think I'm scared of some little... Ah!
बे इसकी जात का पैदा मारूं?
Get ready.
भाई ये तो कई सारे हैं।
Perhaps you would prefer this gelatinous substance. My lady Hellbender, while seeking people. My clothes bounce off! Jelly!
I don't think the goo matters. It's the spikes inside. I was getting bored anyway.
Glad we can entertain. Lob it at him, big guy. What are throw that tracks?
We need to get to the core.
The prickly interior must be shut! Spikes are incoming!
Take your nice words for later, bro.
भाई साहब ये कितने हैं?
Thanks, buddy.
Get ready.
Well, slime speeding up.
Tear out their insides!
I don't think the goo matters. It's the spikes inside.
Perhaps these were sent by Lady Hellbender.
I think she's got better things to do.
Well, I have rescued you! The enemy proves persistent! The jelly is charging!
Groot says we should snap the twigs inside.
I would not dismiss some aid!
That was too
Look,
close.
he's got enough.
Wallberry needed help!
You owe me 112.
Watch it! Spikes! I thought you never said!
Drax needs a hand! Drax! Oh, crap! I'm coming!
We need to destroy the jelly!
Smash its insides. Just some general life advice.
Keep moving around!
Come on, we got this. I need to have my back.
Walked on a warpath! At least those cars are vulnerable!
भाई साहब इसको खत्म कैसे करेंगे?
Enough with the jelly. Break its bones.
Stay away from its sharp edges!
How many times have I saved your butt now?
Last time someone got stabbed!
Quiet there! What are these things? They are amorphous vermin!
Been easier this time.
Through a spine just in time for you to sever it. Someone get me a look at the core.
The outer muck is only a distraction from its nucleus!
Ready. Save your nice words for later, Quill.
Not going into the light this time, little buddy.
Spikes are incoming!
ओए मुझे हिल चाहिए।
Gelatin is satisfying its strike!
Try stabbing them!
Claws are no match for your sword!
भाई साहब फाइनली सबको काट डाला है हमने।
So that's what a monster around here looks like?
We are outside Lady Hellbender's sanctuary.
इसकी जात का पैदा मारूं?
Her pets.
काफी ज्यादा दिक्कत कर दी थी इसने।
We're gonna be food if we don't climb out of here.
Where the flark is she going?
हाँ ये सीप है।
There's a trail going through the jungle! Try to find a way up!
This husk should be easier to climb than the muddy terrain.
I ain't comfortable calling it a husk.
Having fun?
Didn't think I'd ever be shooting at a resistance ship. Drax, you could pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible,
oh
the rotor
bhai.
would have shot it by now.
इसके जात का पैदा मारू इसने तो
Continue
पूरा
ripping it apart.
No. I think we're good.
Great. We made
तेरी
it
तो
halfway
ऐसी
up.
की
Now
तैसी
what?
Maybe if we could lower that wing somehow.
चलो आ
There they
जाओ
are. Wing control.
ओके यहाँ
All
पे
right,
इसका
Rocket,
काम है
that wing control
चल भाई
panel's all
रॉकेट
yours. Hope it still works.
Great. Everyone watch out for beeping red lights.
What? Why?
This is a resistance ship.
अभी ये कुछ शॉर्ट सर्किट करेगा भाई सही वाला बंदा है हमारे पास
That don't sound like no jelly thing.
They say that Lady Hellbender's
भाई ये
call
क्या
echoes
हो रहा है
throughout
बे
the planet.
Careful. Looks like something big moved through here.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Some kind of monster thing.
Good guess. Well done.
Any chance it doesn't know we're here?
Nope. Only question is, which one of us it'll jump first?
It's
यहाँ पे
probably
कुछ तो है
not gonna jump us.
ये क्या है बे चलो कुछ मिला है हमारे काम का है भाई हाँ साहब ये क्या था बे
Further proof that we're not welcome here. If we turn back every time we ain't wanted, we never go anywhere.
Good point.
What are you firing at, Peter Quill?
Did you see a monster?
No, just trying to stay ready.
ये है क्या
This jungle is majestic.
In an everything's trying to kill you sort of way, sure.
That is precisely why it is majestic.
भाई ये कौन सा एक्सेस मांग रहा है बे
I don't know. Rocket, can you take care of those branches?
You want me to blow it up?
That shouldn't be our answer to everything.
Drax, think this is a sign from Lady Hellbender?
We are clearly not wanted on this planet.
Good thing we have a plant guy to take care of a plant problem.
He says plants aren't problems.
Can you get us through here, Gamora?
Whatever it takes to find Hellbender.
ये ला भाई गमोरा की जरूरत थी बे
Yeah, Gamora.
If we want an audience with her, we will have to start showing some respect.
This from the guy who calls me harlot spawn of Thanos.
An accurate description. We all know which harlot spawned it first.
What about her sister Nebula?
Gamora's actually adopted, so not even that accurate.
Yeah. Also, not a harlot.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Seriously? Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside
Was Lady Hellbender's fortress.
भाई यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए अब यहाँ से कैसे जाएंगे बे जाना है हमें आगे की ओर बट रास्ता नहीं है तो हम खाएंगे कैसे पास्ता भाई ये ड्रैक्स यहाँ पे खड़ा है इस पे कुछ हो सकता है क्या
This place is a Flarkin maze. All those trees look like...
Like giant strings of saltwater taffy.
What? What's taffy?
It's sweet
भाई
and
ये
delicious
इधर
and it
कैसे
melts
आ
in
गई
your
बे?
mouth.
Dead end. That's just great.
Wait, is that Shatari tech over there?
Ask the Chitauri.
No, it is. It's a retractable
भाई
bridge
ये
they
क्या
used
है?
at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What do you not have time to dawdle in this jungle? I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
I may activate a hole through your face. Put me
down!
We're not throwing rockets.
Very well.
You sons of forking dogs!
How will we cross?
Don't face
Look around, we'll find another way.
Shooting your way out of every problem again, Peter?
Trying to.
Not a chance. We both know it's too far for you to stretch it.
अभी कैसे करेंगे, क्या करेंगे भाई?
There has to be something we can use. Maybe a tall tree? Taller than Groot.
What's Guitar's tech doing on a backwater mudfall like this?
It would be easier to throw the rodent.
No, it would not.
ओके भाई, यहाँ पे कुछ तो मिला है, चलो आ जाओ.
Wow, it is dark in here.
If you bump into any monsters, let us know.
Monster
Wait.
Planet. Right. Hey, that shooting's not
Yalla.
aimless. Everything I do is with purpose and, you know, heroism.
No, the statues are not watching us.
Hey, I found more ruins down here.
Ah, perhaps we could fashion a catapult.
We're not throwing rockets. Well, maybe there's something else here.
Think these statues are of the monsters on this planet?
They're made of rock.
Thanks, genius. I mean, maybe this is why Hellbender is so hot for monsters. Just
नहीं,
another
वहाँ तक नहीं
malicious
पहुँच
nut.
पाएंगे.
It's not a nut of any kind. She is a conqueror.
Maybe these were from the people she conquered.
यहाँ पे और कुछ कर सकते हैं क्या? नहीं नहीं, और कुछ नहीं कर सकते भाई. चल आजा डायरेक्ट.
I'm such an idiot. I've got my visor.
ये क्या है?
Yeah,
नहीं नहीं, ये नहीं.
fine. Just leave it.
What's your problem?
My problem is
Oh,
me
chalo bhai,
trying to
chalo.
huck me over a cliff.
You are overreacting. I did not throw you.
Only because Quill stopped you.
Then there should be no problem.
I'm watching you. You Katafian psychopath.
यार रास्ता नहीं मिल रहा है यहाँ से. वो रेड स्टोन को, रेड स्टोन कहाँ पे है भाई? रेड स्टोन किधर है?
Not a chance. We both know it's too far for you to stretch it.
Shooting your way out of every problem again, Peter?
Trying to.
There has to be something we can use. Maybe a tall tree?
ग्रूट की हेल्प से,
Taller than Groot.
ग्रूट की हेल्प से ब्रिज बना सकते हैं भाई. नहीं, वो ओपन ही नहीं हो रहा है.
It would be easier to throw the rodent.
No, it would not. What if he breaks a leg?
We still have 3.
No one's throwing rockets.
चलो भाई आ जाओ.
Wow, it is dark in here.
If you bump into any monsters, let us know.
Monster Planet. Right. Hey, my shooting's not aimless. Everything I do is with purpose and, you know, heroism.
Think these statues are
भाई यार नहीं हो रहा है.
planet?
Hey, I found more ruins down here.
Ah, perhaps we could fashion a catapult.
We're not growing rockets. But maybe there's something else here.
What's Shatari Tech doing on a backwater mudfall like this?
Perhaps Lady Hellbender repelled an invading swarm, and it was among the spoils.
Maybe. Or maybe she was real cozy with the bugs.
Ridiculous.
भाई यार यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. इसकी जात का पैदा मारूं. यार ये रेडस्टोन किधर है? रुको पहले मैं ये.
I'm such an idiot. I've got my visor.
Here, take across this. ओए!
That bridge isn't the only thing, Shatari. Some of these statues look familiar, if you catch my drift.
और कुछ है
These
क्या?
mouth breathers worship monsters.
भाई,
Maybe
यहाँ
they'd
पे
have
कुछ-
seen spacefaring bugs as gods.
You belittle the Seknarfians, knowing nothing of their ways.
I know folks that carve idols worship them. And
अबे
I know
साले ये-
anyone with half a brain don't worship nothing.
तो यहाँ पे नीचे की ओर कुछ है. भाई अभी ऊपर की ओर दे. अबे साले तेरी जात का पैदा मारूं. अभी ये क्या है? यहाँ पे कुछ है क्या? रुको जरा.
No, the statues are not watching us.
Do not be so sure. They say Lady Hellbender has eyes everywhere.
Of course they do.
ओ भाई यार ये यार ये की जात का पैदा मारूं.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just leave it.
What's your problem?
My problem is Meathead trying to huck me over a cliff.
You are overreacting. I did not throw you.
Only 'cause Quill stopped you.
Then there should be no problem.
I'm watching you. You Katapian psychopath.
ओके यहाँ पे कुछ है. ये साइड से तोड़ना होगा. ऐसा कुछ है क्या? रुको भाई रुको.
Drax, think you can topple
ओके
this?
भाई साइड से मिल गया है हमें. गिरा दे भाई इसको सामने की ओर. यार तेरी जात का पैदा मारू.
I may have angered them.
All right. Let's try not to fall.
That's your captain.
डायरेक्ट स्टाइल में.
Place to leave a sculpture.
Wait, hear that?
Eyes up, people.
Incoming!
ओए ये क्या है बे?
And deadly! Let's stay focused! Anyone else notice this place looks like a graveyard?
Focus on not becoming part of one.
We can fly these pieces straight to radio. I ain't riding something that wants to eat me.
Watch the stingers!
Do not watch. Destroy.
Head on a swivel!
भाई ये कितने सारे आ गए हैं.
Get it out of your system before we get there. These things would have come in handy a second ago.
Would have been better than Drax's idea. I'm starting to miss those jelly things.
Don't jinx us.
Anyone else notice this place looks like a graveyard?
Focus on not becoming part of one.
Peter! Watch the stingers!
Do not watch. Destroy.
ओए
I have assuaged the threat. Return to the skirmish.
I was almost cooked there. Thanks, Big D.
Well then, start squatting.
भाई ये कितने सारे हैं.
Eyes on the prize, Peter!
I'm starting to miss those jelly things.
I'm sure you'll see them again. Anyone else notice this place looks like a graveyard?
Fitting that it shall be littered with corpses. This battle is proving too worthy. Next time, take well. I think the big guy's seen stars.
Get some.
I'll enjoy this!
I'll be your wingman anytime.
So glad you parked all this way away, Quill.
Think of it like a walk through the zoo with guns. Toss them around.
मार 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 साली को. ये भाई हो गया. इसकी जात का पैदा हो गया भाई.
Yeah, I'm feeling all turned around as well. Well, where the flock are we?
Just
ओह
look around. There must be a path here somewhere.
Why are we so sure this is the way?
The statue...
यल्ला. ये यूज कैसे हो गया? अच्छा ऊपर से नीचे से ये वाली. सही है चलो. रुको 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 क्या था? ऊपर से नीचे से. ओके चलो आ जाओ.
These here didn't walk into place. They were carried.
Carried. By whom? For what purpose?
I thought you were supposed to be the Lady Hellbender expert.
There was nothing in the pamphlet about statues.
Rocket, can you squeeze in and check if the trail continues that way?
How much you paying?
50 units?
Easiest money I ever made.
He doesn't have 50 units. And you don't fit through.
ये क्या है?
Surprise, surprise. Another statue.
I'll take weird statues over weird monsters any day.
We're in the business of selling monsters, Peter Quill, not statues.
Yeah? I'm also in the business of
काट
not
दे
getting
चल।
killed. Alright,
यल्ला
research this
तेरी
way.
तो ऐसी की तैसी चलो आ जाओ।
No way are we almost there. Still got like half a planet to walk across.
Lady Hellbender could cross this jungle
चलो
in
भाई
7
लोग।
strides.
Sure she could.
Or she would have flown over the mountains.
Oh, she flies now.
I heard she shoots lasers out of her eyes.
Now we're talking.
Gamora might
यल्ला यल्ला
Say that
यल्ला।
Lady Hellbender
भाई
feels it
साहब।
every time you cut a piece of her jungle.
An old Nova bomber. I haven't seen one of these since the war. I remember it used to take a dozen ships to bring one down.
Dozen ships, or one Chitauri infiltrator.
I'll take that one as a compliment.
Still no sign of the fortress?
Nope.
Now what's the holdup?
Fear.
No. Just thinking someone else could cross the death pit first. Me and Groot are the merchandise.
Only one. Just go.
No, you just
Someone
go.
go!
Don't leaders usually cross first?
Not if it's dangerous. Because I need to cover everyone.
Right.
See, it's fine. Perfectly safe.
Fine.
Do not even think of pushing the assassin.
There are so many better ways to kill someone.
भाई ये किधर से जा रहे हैं? बब्बे सालों गिर जाओगे।
Does it?
इसकी जात का पैदा मारू गया मैं। भाई ये क्या है?
Groot says
अबे
there's
साले
something
ये
down
नीचे
there.
की ओर क्या था?
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
It's unstable either way. Just move.
ओए
Definitely saw the guy head.
अबे मैं थोड़ा सा जल्दी कर दिया, कोई दिक्कत वाली बात इस नहीं है, इस बार हो जाएगा।
Yup, definitely saw the guy head.
ये ले भाई, हो गया अपना काम।
Nice catch.
You're welcome. Don't get used to it.
ये देखो भाई, फिर से आ गए साले।
I got it.
ओए ये कौन है बे? भाई साहब ये तो बर्फ बना देता है।
Monster!
ओके भाई ओके।
Hey, let's just sell this thing.
Like that idea. I don't want to get eaten by a squid tiger.
It is we who shall do the eating this day.
Down, boys! I don't think it does tricks, Rocket.
What? It ain't cute. Its belly looks soft.
It is past time, my blade!
Don't get too close to that mouth. That tail means business.
Well, my business is booming.
Feels like my glass is bouncing right off his back.
Belly looks soft enough, bro.
भाई साहब ये फिर से सही है सही है। भाई इसकी पूंछ ही काट दी है हमने।
Cowardly beast! Finish the battle!
भाई ये तो निकल लिया क्या?
Stumpy's running away.
That its tail
या
between
फिर
its
दूसरी
legs.
पूंछ लेने गया है? क्या
I say
पता
we
भाई।
go after it. Finish the job.
Anyone ever tell you you're scary?
Yes.
I mean, there's obviously a way out up there, which is exactly what we need. Plus, it'll give us eyes on where we need to go.
Just settle. Just scale this down.
चला
Yeah, okay. How do we do that?
Good question.
चलो आ जाओ भाई लोग।
Looks like there's one of those vintage workbench things back here.
हाँ वर्कशॉप है इधर पे, कुछ अपग्रेड होता है तो कर लेते हैं, ठीक है।
All right. Just better not get jumped by any monsters. One shiny upgrade, nice and crafty.
ओके चलो अपग्रेड तो हो गया है अभी। चलो बाहर की ओर।
Waiting for you so that we can scale this contraption.
Ah, right.
Starting to wonder if I should be the one with a fancy visor.
I wouldn't trust a thing you
ये
said.
क्या है?
We agree for once. I too would prefer Peter Quill's incompetence to the rodent's lies.
Maybe this Hell Lady is some old war hero and she can get Nova off our backs.
I wouldn't bring up the war.
How come?
Those of us who took part are not eager to relive its memories.
That.
भाई ये क्या बट?
Surprised this thing hasn't been picked clean for salvage.
This planet is no place for carrion.
He's got a point. Hard enough to land here, let alone scour the surface for scrap.
Hey, Quill, mind giving the old girl a scan?
I agree. Maybe part of the ship's still functional.
भाई यार कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है यहाँ पे तो।
Are we sure we want to go back up? I'm getting used to not being completely soaked.
Perhaps the storm will have abated.
If you want to shoot that thing down, you're gonna need a better angle.
He's right. Your shooting is terrible.
My shooting is not terrible.
Why is your target not falling?
Need a better angle, apparently.
You think any bodies are still in there? All mummified and stuff?
If they are in there, they wouldn't be mummified. Environment's too damp.
Yeah, there you go, bud. So maybe they are plant food.
अबे यार
What do
कुछ
you think made this
तो
place
मिलो
worth
भाई।
fighting over?
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe the ships we've seen just got taken down by the storms.
You think this place was like a
ये
secret
सीप
base?
है भाई बट
Middle of nowhere.
इसके अंदर
inhospitable
जाएंगे कैसे
surface,
भाई?
Storms provide cover from detection. Maybe refugees fled here.
I think I'd rather have been in the war.
यहाँ पे कुछ और है क्या देखते हैं। नो भाई नो। कुछ और देखते हैं भाई।
This wreck is so rusted out you can hardly see the blue.
Long time since the war, and this place is all kind of wet.
Feels like yesterday, in all the worst ways.
Agreed.
भाई यहाँ से हम आए थे क्या? मुझे यहाँ से कुछ रास्ता वास्ता दिख रहा है, ठीक है।
Gotta say, I get some sick satisfaction from seeing this thing buried in the ground.
No giant monster. All good.
First a down resistance ship, now a Nova Corps one.
We're 2 out of 3 on Galactic War bingo.
Maybe
Bhai,
this was
ye
a staging
kya hai?
ground for the push against the Shatari.
Or maybe it was above the stronghold. Moving these things out of the sky.
नहीं भाई यार ना ही कोई रास्ता दिख रहा है और ना ही कुछ और हम जाए तो जाए कहाँ
At this rate, by the time we get there, Hellbender will have moved on from Monster Collect. Yes, I am obviously being sarcastic. Just saying it shouldn't take this long to get to her. I am being constructive. This is how I motivate.
Well, it's clearly working.
Ain't gonna work, Quill. Thing's all gunked up at the very top there. Your trajectory's all off.
Okay, so how do I fix my trajectory?
You gotta get up higher somehow.
Is climbing not your area of expertise, assassin?
Sure, just find me somewhere to climb.
इसको उड़ाते देखते कि कुछ होता है क्या
If that
नहीं
bomber's
यार
full of
ये भी
old
नहीं
men,
उड़ रहा है
maybe we should, lighten their pockets.
By now, scavengers would have scattered their own
Yalla.
trust region. You'd be lucky to find
भाई
a
नहीं
finger
हो
in
रहा है
an
कोई
intact body.
बता दो ना कैसे
That
होगा
else teach you this?
That one? I taught myself.
उसको नीचे लाना है बट कैसे हाउ
The reactor thing there is pretty loose.
And pretty gunked up. Ugh. Yo, Quill, check out the upper wing strut. Looks pretty compromised to me.
Guys, the creature we fought is still out there. Are we gonna do something with that reactor unit?
Damaged reactor will make a poor weapon against that creature.
Well,
No explosions, Rocket.
boring.
भाई यार कोई बता दो यार क्या कर रहे हो ऐसा
That's a pretty big reactor unit up there, and it's only hanging on by a thread. I wonder if we can pop it loose.
भाई अब इसको ओके ओके ये काम किसका है
Hey,
इसका
buddy,
है
you're stretchy. Think you can reach up there and pop that unit out for us?
Whoa! Watch your flarkin' language, man. A simple no would have done it.
अब ये कर सकती है क्या
Mora, you know your ships.
No,
What
no,
about that
no, no.
loose unit up there?
It's covered in fungus. We probably could knock it off, but not from down here. Also, I'm not the one with the gun.
Rocket,
Yeah,
I want your
rocket
input
video.
on this. How do we reach the reactor thing up on the wing?
I'm half your height, Quill. What am I gonna do?
अभी तो एक ही बचा ड्रेक्स
Drax,
बंदा अपना
try to jump real high and grab onto the reactor. Maybe your weight can bring it down.
If Lady Hellbender's winds have not torn that reactor free by now, my strength will accomplish nothing.
भाई यार कोई नहीं कर सकता यार इसको नीचे कैसे लाऊं मैं ये तो साला करेगा नहीं अबे यार ये क्या भाई, चलो तुम्हारी जात का पैदा मारूं। भाई तुझे करना नहीं तो देख क्यों रहा है वहां पे बे? नहीं यार, भाई इसको नीचे कैसे लाऊं वो कोई बता सकता है क्या? यहाँ से कुछ ट्राई कर सकते, ये भी कुछ है ना भाई। नहीं हो रहा है बे, इसको मैं नीचे कैसे लाऊं? भाई यहाँ का कोई नहीं है क्या? यहाँ का जैसे हो रहा है वैसे यहाँ का भी होना चाहिए ना, बट मुझे दिख नहीं रहा है बे। अबे अंदर नहीं जाना था, बाहर आ तू साले। ओके
How high up this thing can you climb?
चलो चलो भाई, मिल गया यहाँ
You
से।
relishing this moment, assassin?
What moment?
Visiting the grave of your enemies.
Nova Corps weren't my enemies, Drax. They were my father's enemies.
ओ भाई ओके, ये रहा। चलो भाई ये जंग लगा हुआ है, इसको काट डालते हैं। ठीक है चलो भाई, मिल गया है। आगे जाने का रास्तोड़ी, अब खाएंगे खाने में हम पास्तोड़ी। चलो अभी इसको हम लेके जाएंगे इधर पे, इधर पे।
Drax, moving that thing around ain't a problem, right?
It is not. Just like the mighty Lady Hellbender, I am exceptionally muscular.
Got it, Drax.
This unit is tremendously heavy.
भाई ये बल वाला बंदा हमारा काम का है।
Exceptionally muscular.
Yes, that is why I can easily carry this great weight.
यल्ला
Even know where to put it.
I have merely followed our leader's directions.
सही है। अभी यहाँ पे क्या है?
I wonder if I can get down there.
Peter, try jumping.
यल्ला अभी
This one's all you. Right there's good.
यहाँ पे रख तो भाई जा सकते हैं क्या ऊपर की ओर
You want some more stuff for me, Drax? Probably here.
Understood.
चल
Will.
Can you get up there now?
Should only
चल
take
भाई
a
काट
second.
उसको काट
This brings back memories.
चल
Impressive.
भाई साहब ये आ गया नीचे की ओर
See? That was easy. Great
चलो
teamwork,
भाई आ जाओ
everyone.
मिल गया हमें रास्ता
I helped in spirit.
All right. Slippery wind bubble treetops, here we come.
You know, I really admire our team's commitment to safety.
One thing is clear. We would never have accomplished this task without the assassin.
चल
Drax just praised
भाई
the
आ गए वापस से
There
ऊपर
it
की
is,
ओर
Lady Hellbender's fortress.
It's gotten bigger, that's for sure.
Ha! It is not getting bigger. We are getting closer.
Thanks, Drax.
Looks like there's a way down here.
Okay, here we go.
ओ भाई
Slimy. Guys. You might want to wait to come down here.
भाई सब फंस गए
Oh, why the Flarkus is so deep?
In a jam, boys?
You think?
Son of a schmack. Reach!
The sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope.
Yeah, it fast.
Where am I supposed to find a rope?
I don't know, I'm sinking in jelly here.
Well, do something!
Like what?
भाई साहब ये गया
Well,
ये क्या हो रहा है बे अबे यार कुछ तो था भाई रुको रुको कुछ तो था रुको रुको ओ भाई जेल में फंस गए इसकी जात का पैदा मारूं
Guys. You might want to wait to come down here.
भाई यार ये सब फंस गए ये वापस से बाहर आ गई है
Think?
ये साली चालाक है
Schmack. Reach!
The sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope.
Yeah, it fast.
Where am I supposed to find a rope?
I don't know, I'm sinking in jelly here.
well, do something!
Like what?
भाई कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा वरना ये जाएंगे सब
Quill,
ये तेरी तो ऐसी की तैसी और सब ये क्या हुआ बे
What did you just do?
Sorcery. So cold.
Rocket! Somebody get him out of there!
ये तेरी जात का पैदा मारूं भाई सब बच गए हाँ सब यार इसने दोनों गन
What happened?
कंबाइन कर दी बे
Glasses, they only done that
But
once
how?
before when I was
कैसे?
a kid. I don't do it on purpose.
classic Spartoid tech. Just when you think you've seen it all, it pulls scud like this. Hey, just come on, dude. Just
Leave the
let
guns
me,
alone!
Quill, I just want to see how they tick. Otherwise, it might as well be magic.
Or sorcery.
Guys,
DNA coding numbers. Some kind of morphing nano.
Sorcery.
here we go again.
ओ भाई यार ये फिर से आ गए साले नुबड़े की ओर।
Instant ice cube! That's fun! We're so happy for you and your guns, Quill. Their chitinous interiors are satisfying to crack.
What about sliding through the jelly?
Don't worry, I fall for that attack.
Watch it! Spike!
Shooting the deli's no good! Watch your butts! These things are like hospital food! I do not recommend consuming them!
Just what we needed! Another species of these things!
They will perish just as the others did! What flavor do you think that one was?
I don't know, but cutting into them is pretty fun, right?
Just one more up!
चलो भाई इसके चिथड़े चिथड़े उड़ गए।
We're close, but we're gonna need to get up there.
सही है भाई काफी कुछ मिला है इस बार तो।
Ding ding ding! Give that man a gold star.
Let's figure out how to make it climbable.
Stars are made of hydrogen.
चलो भाई यहाँ पे कुछ तो है।
Planetoid.
इसका बंदा है रॉकेट।
Can you
चल आजा।
extend that cannon?
With my brute animal strength? No!
नहीं तो इसका बंदा कौन होगा?
Can you get that cannon
ब्रूट,
out?
तू कर सकता है क्या?
You trying to rip his limbs off, Quill? Drax, pull that thing.
Very well.
ये ले।
It is more stubborn than expected. Ah, impossible. It will not stay in place.
You couldn't just hold it for a while longer?
You try holding it for a while longer.
You're up, Drax.
I cannot help you.
Drax, think you can drag this cannon out?
I will try.
We've got to find a way to lock it in place.
I cannot hold it forever. Why will you not yield?
Because it's attached to a recoily thing.
You're sure that...
भाई यार
Can you try again?
Why? It does not stay.
I'm working it out. Trust me.
Succumb to me, fiendish machine! I have been bested, Peter Quill.
There's got to be something we can do to help.
Peter Quill, use your weapons of sorcery. Perhaps it would help.
Groot?
Says he can't. Rocket, you could fit through that hole. Maybe hack something from the inside to make us steps.
How am I supposed to even get up there?
भाई यार कुछ हैक वैक करो ना।
Gamora, can you reach that cannon?
I can, but I won't be able to get it out if that's what you want.
Hey, Gamora, you dig out that cannon?
If you want to wait a few rotations.
I shall extract the cannon. It resists my glories! Again, it defies us!
Drax, can you try again?
ओ भाई यार ये क्या हो रहा है अपने साथ?
I cannot hold it forever! Impossible! It will not stay in place.
Groot. Any way you could bring that
इसमें
one
कुछ कर
down with
सकता है
vines or
ग्रूट?
something?
He says his vines ain't strong enough to move them things.
Rocket, any ideas on getting that top one out?
Not from this angle, no.
If I never see another one of these ships again, it'll be too soon.
On that alone, we are agreed.
Drax, can you drag out that higher cannon?
Impossible. It is too far from the ground.
भाई यहाँ से ही कुछ हो सकता है, ठीक है?
Drax, can you try again?
Succumb to me, fiendish machine!
I did it!
Impressive, Peter Quill.
Now we gotta get the next one out. Rocket, I need you to squeeze inside that little hole and try to knock the gun loose from the inside.
Hello? Shatari ship full of booby traps and death mechanisms?
But you love both those things.
You're right, I do. Man, I always wanted to see the inside of one of these bug bombers. Fine. Oh, what reeks in here?
चल भाई रॉकेट जा अंदर जा.
Oh, Scott. Ah!
You okay in there, Rocket?
I found the crew. I guess not even the worms want to eat dead Shatari meat.
Rocket.
Relax. Just gonna reroute a little bit of remaining power to the cannon and... nothing. You know what? Clark it! I'm blowing it up!
What? Hang on! Think about all the booby traps and...
भाई ये क्या हुआ बे?
Ha! Look at it go! He must have jump-started the thing.
Rocket, you okay?
Yeah! And dry now, too! You know, when it comes to taking out Shatari, Drax has a couple of big notches on his belt, too. I heard he took out Warbringer.
Warbringer isn't dead.
Sure?
Very sure.
Who was the freaky one you killed, Drax?
I do not concern myself with what the Chitauri scum called one another.
There! Now we have our way up.
ओके सही है भाई सही है. यार अभी तो ये गमोरा तेरा ही काम है, ठीक है?
Sure.
Yes, Peter Quill.
चलो आ जाओ.
Palace of the great giantess.
Oh man, another murder tentacle.
भाई ये तो
It might be playing.
इसकी जान का पैदा मारूं.
Well, at least it left.
ये तो हेवी मॉन्स्टर है बे.
Mother, Lady Hellbender.
Come on, why is the bridge always on the wrong side?
This time I insist we hurl the foul beast.
And I insist we push muscles over the side of the cliff.
To what end?
Yours! You are dead! Death!
How many times do I have to say it? We're not throwing Rocket.
Ridiculous. You were holding us back to spare the beast's feelings. When has he done the same for us?
Put him down.
This be a lesson to you.
Oh, I'll show you what a lesson looks like!
Knock it off, guys. We're supposed to be professionals. We're better than this.
I'm not.
Letting a measly Chitauri installation stop our progress.
Then stop wasting time arguing. We'll find another way across.
ये क्या है?
Guys, I've got something here.
रुको भाई, यहाँ पे कुछ मिला है हमको.
This looks promising.
There's little room to maneuver if something should attack.
We're not gonna be here long.
Anybody see a way
Yeah.
through?
We'll make one if we have to.
Oh, anybody else smell that? It really stinks back here.
Yes, it smells putrid.
Where is it coming from?
Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
भाई ये क्या है?
not talking. Not even
मैसिव
breathing.
रोक.
I think the smell's coming from that wall here. There's gotta be something behind it.
many ways, this planet reminds me of my home world.
That bad, huh?
Katath is not a place for the weak. Punishing weather and lethal predators force every Katathian to fight for survival.
रुको
That's why
ये
you
क्या
respect
है?
Lady Hellbender so much. She survived a place like this.
And conquered.
Yep, definitely something gross behind here.
ओके ये उसकी
you
वीकनेस
guys
है
should
और
take my ideas more seriously. I do have augmented intelligence.
ड्रैक्स
Drax, can you chuck that through the
यहाँ पे
stink
मार
wall?
चल भाई साहब हो गया भाई
Disturbingly fragrant. I am
आज ये क्या है बे
this right now.
Okay, that's kind of weird. Hello?
ए ये क्या है बे
Okay, that got my blood pumping.
Why would Lady Hellbender cage this creature?
Because it's annoying as scud.
Perhaps it is food.
That thing's food?
Yes, monster food.
I wonder what it tastes like.
Peter,
Why would it taste like
I
that?
can use this.
You know, we really gotta
Monster
work
food.
on your taste
The
buds.
cage.
You get it?
We need the cage.
Taste
We go into that
buds.
fortress with our monster peacefully walking beside us. We'll be laughed right out of the room.
Any bites?
Why are you whispering?
Don't pet the tentacle thing.
Gamorrean thinks we can sell our monster act better if we have a
It's
proper
covered in
cage.
teeth is why.
Only problem is there's a pissed off monster inside.
That thing's got bigger
Release
ones
the
than
beast.
mine.
Let me dispose of it.
Because that worked so well for you last time.
We need a better plan of attack.
Yes. Ideally, one that guarantees my safety is needed.
Stumpy's back!
Cutting their tails off and warn them to stay away!
Now they seem to claim our appendages! These creatures are perfect!
Not there! Cut him down!
Its outer shell does not extend to its undercarriage!
Toying with us! Trying to wear us down!
I will mount your head in my quarters!
No carcasses on my ship!
This adversary is well fortified! Those are tentacles, not roots!
Watch it, Drax!
It is acceptable to ask for help, Peter Quill!
Drax, what is this? Scary kitty cats, one top monster! We really pissed off Stumpy, didn't we?
He started a fighting thing!
These beasts are exceptional, just like the monsters we eat.
This isn't a dog show, Drax. They're trying to eat us!
This one doesn't feel big!
How many times have I saved your butt now?
I thought I was a dog, man! Too nice to apologize!
You're just gonna make them angrier!
Let's see that sword!
It'll be a
I am not
slide!
accustomed to being vulnerable.
I'll be your wingman anytime!
Kitty's barely phased by what I'm putting out.
I'm good! Let's get back to it!
That's why I'm here! Please! We only wanted the cage!
Our cage now.
Oh, thanks, buddy! Feels like my
ये ले भाई, फिर से इसकी पूंछ काट दी है हमने। और भाई काफी ज्यादा सामान भी मिल गया हमें।
You are coming with me.
यस ब्रदर यस, हो गई है। अब ये क्या है बे?
We better hurry.
First rain, then jelly.
हाँ सब
then
क्या
slimy,
ही
stinky
माल मिला है बे
crawl
यहाँ पे।
spaces. Now all these monsters. I hate this flarking planet.
You hate everything, Rocket.
True, but especially the stinky slime tunnel part. Itchy fur is where I draw the line.
Hey, I just went through the same crap you did, and I smell amazing.
Ah, sure you do.
चल भाई,
Give me a bridge here. The
Bro.
fortress is right on the other
ब्रो
side
क्या
of
भाई
this
यार,
place.
ये ब्रो क्या आ जाता है गॉड ऑफ वॉर का।
Pretty sure it's this way, but I don't see an easy way to get up there.
Easy is rarely worth the effort.
I love easy.
चलो भाई हो गया ये भी। ओए नहीं,
Seknarf ain't never heard of roads.
You'd have to
अबे
clear
साले
parts of the
यहाँ पे तो
jungle
कुछ
to
नहीं
do
है।
it, which would probably mean killing some of the wildlife.
Good. They deserve it.
Seknarf 9 is a sanctuary. The state of leaves behind a single piece of refuse. Lady Hellbender will personally return it to you.
ओके ओके
That can't be true.
भाई साहब, क्या ही दिमाग लगाया हमने। ओए ये क्या है बे? ये क्या है? यार सिर्फ मेरी एबिलिटी हो सकती है क्या, और किसी की नहीं हो सकती? Good ability. ठीक है भाई, रॉकेट की एबिलिटी गमोरा डायरेक्ट।
So, what do we do if all don't go well with Lady 8? We gonna fight a monster queen?
You would be a formidable adversary indeed.
Lady
अभी
Hellbender
क्या
isn't
करेंगे
our
बे?
adversary. If all goes well, she's gonna be our business partner.
It's gonna go fine, right, Groot?
Yeah, you being Groot is exactly the problem.
भाई यार यहाँ पे तो कुछ नहीं था, तो फिर कहाँ से जाना होगा?
No, it ain't.
What did the tree say?
He says all this moisture is good for us and will make us grow.
In your case, that is doubtful.
Deep freeze.
Whoa! Can I try ice cubing something?
Nope.
Man, you're such a gas flat.
चल काट
So
इसको
if we're
काट।
gonna haggle with the monster queen, how much are we asking for our monster?
What do you mean, don't get greedy? We're running a business here.
We need to make a profit this time.
Hey, well, better not forget what we talked about earlier. It's nothing.
Don't worry, Rocket.
भाई ये तो सही है।
So, when are the rest of us gonna get jet boots?
It takes years of special training to operate these things. Whoa,
भाई
that
साहब,
is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
हमें यहाँ पे जाना है, ठीक है? अब इसमें ओ तेरी जात का पैदम मारू, ये क्या था बे?
You said that quarantine zone monster was supposed to be rare.
She already has a whole
कोई
herd
बात
of
नहीं,
them?
चलो
So we wasted our time. Almost
सो
got
गाइस
killed.
आज की वीडियो ये हम यहीं तक रखते हैं क्योंकि मुझे बाहर जाना है
Was
तो
moderately amusing.
Now we've got a
आज के
ticking
लिए
time bomb
यहाँ
on
तक
ship,
अगर आप
and we
वीडियो
owe
पे आए
money to
हो
the cops.
लाइव पे आए हो
All
तो भाई
because of
लाइक
one
शेयर एंड
lousy
सब्सक्राइब
source.
करना बिल्कुल मत भूलिएगा
Groot's right.
तो मिलते हैं
It is like
कल
we're
तब
cursed
तक के लिए टाटा बाय
Perhaps we
बाय
were cursed on one
See
of
you.
our previous jobs.
We're not cursed.